team, the TAC, came together to devise a mechanism of we also showing our support. That is why we are gathered here today. On that note, I will read the resolution on behalf of the people of LRR in support of the stand of our president and his government. Resolution 1. The European Union should reconsider the 17 points, conditionalities, and dialogue with the government of the Gambia. Number 2, the European Union should consider engaging the government of the Gambia in their quest to dialogue with a view to reaching agreement that is mutually beneficial to both parties. Number 3, we recognize and acknowledge the fact that there already exists fruitful relationship between EU and the government of the Gambia, even before these conditionalities, and we hereby advocate that this relationship be expatiated. Number 4, we are behind our government on all matters that seeks to improve the well-being of Gambian people, maintain our sovereignty, culture and religious pluralism, and tolerance. Number 5, our democratic principles and style of governance will never be compromised. Never be compromised. Number 6, no iota of imposition of any form or kind will be welcomed and tolerated by the government of the Gambia and the Gambian citizenry in general. Number 7, the European Union should address the concerns and priorities of the government of the Gambia's quest to improve Gambian well-being. Number 8, upholding to the 17 conditionalities of the EU will amount to gross violation of Constitution and further interfering with the domestic affairs of our nation. Number 9, we the citizens of Lower River Region hereby stand by the pronouncement of the President, His Excellency, said Professor Dr. Alhaji A.J. Jan, on the EU Article 8 political dialogue. The President has been democratically elected by the people of the Gambia, and that must be upheld, recognized, and respected to the latter. We hereby, therefore, will have the honor and pleasure to hand over these resolutions to the Governor of LRR, Lamin Dabo. Not only to hand over to Lamin Dabo, the Governor, but also to hand over to Mr. Lamin Dabo, the Governor, for an onward transmission to appropriate authorities. To you as the Governor of LRR, for an onward transmission to appropriate authorities. Thank you very much. Governor, I may be similar. Nyimbi kachata. Barbutum ay baby simla nyawonya. Ada to dan fo. Meng asike ndese no le beka. Bari se ko la taraja. So murno kam. Security na tanko bundala molu. Card members. Budung hande ngani do fodal ndandaje be LRR bella ay baby simla ni kachata.
I am very pleased and very much delighted to be associated with this solidarity march in demonstration of your allegiance to the leadership and to the government under Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji A.J. Jam.
Governor ala liceo nala kontano itandi na pul muta na banko president fe nyame men denta ni sarati tanning woro la EU European Union Europe la kafba ye sarati tanning woro men nati gogono aje ko na wulo ka mutafe wokitabu kontana kubati.
I am pleased because your move has shown how committed you are, and it has indicated your patriotism and love for this country.
Ako nanyi mama waya itandile kano anika wakili kem fambon di nyimbango la tanyato la ako nanyi mama nikum wala matamansiwa.
What is important as Gambians is let us all assume our rightful positions and move forward in architecting the development of this country.
Abraham fo kan wala munyintigo bango mosi ata doyata be tata la suro nyimbango la nyarta odo momo mutadula be budu be je muta ay bambam pour kaje ko nyimbango eta nyato.
We are all aware of the 17th time-bound conditionalities that the EU has given the Gambia government that emanated from the Article 8 political dialogue.
Amusa kan hakilo blandi ko nying sarati tanning woro ulo meng Europe banko be la kaf bae mennati ila sarati tanning woro ulo ya mennati ko be ninkumu nanyi kacha aning mamma bebe dandi wol.
When I perused through the 17 conditions, one thing came very crystal. It appears as if nearly all the points are premised on the issue of freedom.
Alafita wole mala atafe komen na fanso ni sarati tan woro la tasosor dakila wolto.
The word freedom has been debated by academics, and I would want to borrow the research of an Indian-born professor and philosopher in the person of Amartya Sen.
Ako alafta komen freedom niko fanso do jer la jamale aje ila jero nyama kafu kartale betata wo kartale betata wote bari atenata ate famoye ala jero e menji ko jerla li fansoto je nyamen ay India la philosopher nikum wol mirala balel to londe buntugol le molti woy menta fansoto la karola ate aje ko alafta wala bamman alafta wala tala jinko ko.
Amartya Sen is a lecturer at the Harvard University in the United States, and he wrote a book entitled Development as Freedom.
According in London Bunto, même India noti, Amartya Sen, avec Karandrola Harvard University, America, United States. I buko bondi, buko me alonko aning freedom na nikum faram fanchi woloto.
His primary interest was, because of the excessive use of the word freedom, he wanted to know whether development can be exclusively the freedom of the people.
Ako Amartya Sen ala kosiro mobe babula freedom fansoto anara yego fo nyato ta dum fo amume mbalon ni no la freedom mo comme in fansoto kande ban fo isibono nyokoto.
At the end of his research, he was able to conclude that development as freedom and freedom as the fundamental word must be limited.
Anataje ko bir ay crossroad ke bawol du ko kodi e kumol bir ay crossroad ke ñu kufro le ko anataje ko nyatota ponya fansoro be lori moleka odo ñim kufro ni e gibe nim kumu e be sembo wata bar nyatota nim kumu wole ye fanseto mura.
He was able to deduce that